Alrighty. Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone. Once again, just like with the Twitch streams, I am going to share the link out on Discord. And then we will get to right in, and then we will get right into things. And man, Me6 was quick today. Alright, so once again, guys, give me uno momento, and we'll get right into it. Shareable link. There we go. That's the one I want. Alright, once again, guys, just a second here. And then we will get right into it. There it goes. I didn't have my chat preview up for a second. Like, it literally just wasn't going up. Which was really weird. But it seems to be there now, so... Alrighty. What's the slow mode for that? Do I need to... Oh, it's only an hour. That's not bad. I'm gonna go live later on, or later tonight on Twitch. So I'm trying to make sure any server I go in, I'll be able to post in again. So, bear with me a second, guys. It's going a little bit slower than normal. But we'll get there. It's a half hour. Great. I can skip over that couple because they're not YouTube ones. Let me not post YouTube and Twitch. I'm so used to promoting from, like, Twitch and stuff that I often just promote in the wrong channel and have to, like, delete it and everything. Rank ups, don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. And last one. Should be... Voila! In. Alright. So, guys, I still need to get my, oh, what do you call it? I need to get my little organizer up. And then we'll get right into it. Alrighty, so now Padlet, that's what I was using. All apologies, guys. Once again, give me just a second. I know I keep saying just a second a lot, but it really is just a second, I promise. Choose an account. So guys, we're trying something a little bit different today. It won't affect you guys, it'll just affect me. Alrighty, there we go. So one more thing I have to do, and then we'll get into it, and my mic is on. Fantastic. You guys can probably hear me typing. There we go. Alright. So now we can get into it. Actually, wait a second. If I can get this, then... Okay. That's for an entire other time. Alright. So let's come over here. So this is our Tycoon so far. Right. Oh, latency. Dang it. I forgot the latency. Oh well. I forgot to change the latency to ultra low. My apologies. Well, at least I know the chat box is working. So let me... There we go. Alright. So let's play the game and figure out where we left off last time. Because I honestly can't remember. Right, so we left off at the top of the 3rd floor, which I would put it up, but I don't actually have the picture. All apologies there. But floors. Alright, so the next one is slime. So if the next floor is the slime floor, then, yeah, okay, that should work. Alright. So, it's time for us to get some of these essentials in here. So let's, if we can be really productive today, I'm hoping we can get through all the floors, and then the next episode will just be like game passes and stuff like that, and then we'll be able to get into a different game the next time. I'm hopeful. Whether that will actually happen or not, I don't know. Oh, we're looking at this completely wrong. That would explain that. And now let me turn collisions on. Oh, no, up, but just down. There we go. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the stream. Oh, goodbye, viewer. Alright. So now that we've got the conveyor, we just need to put the button in for that. And then we'll be set. Hello, Ethan. So buttons. Where's the conveyor? Where is it? There it is. So we'll make this... Why are collisions back off? They need to be on for this to have any shot at working. There we go. So we're gonna make this like 3,900. Nope, not 900, 3,900. There we go. I am not liking the way this match is going. Okay. Sorry, ignore that comment. Alright. Um, so the next thing, so if we've got the conveyor, dependency floor 3, object should be conveyor 4, and the price should be 3,900. There we go. That is all we need. And now I just need to make sure I did not change it. So let's go in and let's do this. Let's just make sure it compiled correctly. Yeah, my CPU usage went way up there. And it's not going down, which is a problem. But we'll figure that out later. No frames have been dropped so far, and the frame rate is consistent. So, yep, no issue up top there. So we've now put everything in that we need for the 4th floor. Now we need to start making the 4th floor, which according to the graphic organizer, which I don't actually have on stream right now, because when I switched computers, I didn't quite switch. That file didn't come over to this computer, so we do not have that file. But oh well. So we are onto the slime floor. It is our second to last floor. So if we Google, we don't want items, we want meshes. Hang on, guys, my father's calling me. Give me a second. Hey guys, sorry about that. I am back now. Um, we were watching the French Open semifinal, and we're discussing the outcome, which is not what we wanted, but oh well. You can't always get everything you want, even though sometimes you wish you could. So we're gonna have this be 20. Alright, sorry, I'm just looking over at my graphic organizer to see, like, you know, which classes should we use and stuff like that. So, and then all we need to do is go down to this part. That's the mesh ID. That was really gonna mess things up. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, not there. Alright. So now we can save that file. There's nothing else we need there. So next thing I want to do is, I'm not going to put it in a button yet. I just want to run it and make sure the drop is the way that we want it. Whoops, that wasn't a card, right? That was just pennies. Okay. I feel better about that. Yes. Alright. This mesh drop works perfectly, so we can get rid of that guy now. And now I just need to Google a couple of things. Alright, I'm just trying to find a logo. So it looks like green and black are the top colors that I'm seeing. So we're going to go with green and black. So the one that's red, we're going to have be green. So we're going to have that be neon and everything else be like jet black. Come on. Oh, I messed that up. My bad, guys. I really messed that one up. There we go. Now that looks cool. So this is the fun part of this. This is the creating the models, doing the stuff. This is the fun part. So now it's just copy and paste. So we can go over there, slime dropper 2. Over there, go slime dropper 3. And there's only 3 of every dropper. So now we just go to the upgrader. That comes up a floor. And we're going to need to take collisions off to get that down where we want it. Maybe up a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Nice. So now this just becomes slime upgrader. Script. plus 20. And then the only other thing we have to do is go through. Let me get rid of origin notifications. Is go through and get rid of, or not necessarily get rid of, but change the color. So everything that is black, or that is white, will become black. And everything that is red will become green. Like so. This is going to look insanely cool, by the way. If we've been doing these two-tone... No, we haven't. Oh well. I'll just make the entire floor neon green, because that looks cooler. There we go. So now everything else is going to become green. This does look insanely... Yeah, see? Look how cool that looks. I love it. I also love the fact that it's on, like, max shaders. Fantastic. So, now that we've got this in, let's hook up the buttons. We've still got a bunch of other stuffs, because that's droppers and upgraders. We've still got paths, walls, and the essentials, like the conveyor belt, and like the next floor, and the ladder. But let's hook in the buttons. So, all we need to do is this, and collision should go back on. Don't know why those ever came off. So now we can buy slime dropper 1. 4,000 because the conveyor was 9 was 3,900. So conveyor 4, object slime dropper 1, 4,000. That would be much easier if I had a number pad. I can now fit a number pad onto my desk. So now we can do this to be... So guys, if you have any questions whatsoever about anything I'm doing, please feel free to put it in the chat. I will do my best to answer any questions that you guys may have. There we go. Alright. So guys, like I just said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat, and I will do my absolute best to answer them. I can't guarantee I'll have an answer because I don't know everything. But I do know a fair amount of stuff. So Again, I will do my best to answer. And again, I can't guarantee, but still, I'm going to stop talking on that note now. It's always good when the object tag is the same as the dependency tag, because you know you typed it right. It's always a relief. So now we need to duplicate this. There we go. And bring it up. Nicely done, me. There we go. Alrighty. So now we need slime upgrader. There we go. So now let's save and let's run. Even though we're not going to play it yet, let's run the game to make sure that we did everything right, did everything the way we want to. Yup, look at that. No issues. That's what I love to see. Alright, so we are going to, in just a second, work on the walls. So, we've already got a set of walls over here. We've got 7, 8, and 9. We're just going to duplicate those. And turn collisions off for just a second. Set them to neon green. And now we can get into the renaming. So 7, 8, and 9, this should be 10, 11, 12. Voila. So now we need buttons for those. So now we need to go up here, duplicate, and turn collisions on, like so, and now buy walls for 44, dependency, slime, dropper 1, object, wall 10, price is 4,400, and the tag stays at wall. So there we go. Now we've got this, which we can bring up. We don't need to do that. Never mind that. We've got this, which we can bring up for the upgrade walls. We can change that to, what was the last one? 44. So 4,500. Did we? Okay, we did change the price. Just making sure. So, no, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. I hate the controls in this sometimes. So, wall 10, object. Wall, nope, stop it. Object is wall 11. I'm now 4,500. tag stays the same. And now this we can just bring over just a little bit. Like so. We can rename to 4600. Yeah, no, dependency is 11, not 10. I get my numbers confused sometimes. It's the reason I didn't do too well in math. Alright, I just want to make sure I wired this up correctly. Yup, fantastic. Hang on a second. My dad's calling again. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Hopefully back for good. Hopefully. Um, or at least for the next little bit until I have to go to dinner. Like I said in the chat, report cards came out for the spring semester. And it was a really good report card. Like I've mentioned before, I slipped in the winter. Like, no doubt about it. I just flat out slipped. And I still got like a 3.7 GPA, which is just okay. But, you know, I still did just as well as I did in the fall. Even with the slip, and all of that is due to me being able to sort of pull myself together at the end, because if I hadn't pulled myself together at the end, I swear I would not be at a 3.7 GPA. It would be much lower. So that's what I was discussing. So sorry about that. So we can buy the walls. I think we're just gonna go through, play the game, and then when we're done, we don't have to go till 6:30, but when we're done, I'm thinking that I'm just gonna call the video there. So we'll play through it, and then we'll probably call the video there. I hate calling videos early, but sometimes you have to. Welcome, viewer. I don't know if I'll get to you because of latency and stuff, but nope, okay. I'm just gonna put a thing in chat to address that. I'll just put a welcome thing, and that'll be that, and it'll all be fine. But we did get affiliate on Twitch, so that is a wonderful thing. I've only made about 20 cents so far, but it is still worth it to be able to, you know, it's still worth it just because it also gives me the experience of, you know, working towards a goal, because that's an important thing as well. Like, learning to work towards a goal is important. It really is. You know, if you want, like, I wanted a recommendation into Honors Chem. Again, I had slipped, so I wasn't going to get it. I put work in, and I got the rec. So, if you want something, just work for it. That's my advice, is if you want something, just work for it. Set a goal, take it one step at a time. You know, take things one step at a time. You don't have to rush to be the next big superstar. You don't have to rush that project. You don't have to rush to get assignments in. You just have to be you and do what you want to do. Oh, come on. Did I seriously never fix that? Model. Where is it? Let me go in here and see. Anchored and locked. Locked. Locked and anchored. Awesome. Let's try that again. Sorry about that in advance. But that is the classic example of why you play through a game before you publish it. Is in case something like that happens. Because then you actually have a backup plan. That you will probably end up needing, even though you don't want to need it. So yeah. So, anyway, like I was saying, I've said it multiple times, I still want to, with the money I get from affiliate, I want to be able to, buy myself a nice work setup. Maybe I end up, I don't want to get a new desk because I like that desk. I might end up getting a new desk at some point, but my first purchase isn't going to be a new desk. It's going to be a new monitor, and then a base mount, and then the keyboard, and then the new desk if I need to. You know. Let's see, we can get the walls. Like, the first floor somehow seems to go the slowest. But hopefully we fix that ladder issue. But yeah, streaming's been a lot of fun. Streaming over to Twitch, even though I only make a couple of cents a stream, I'll get to dollars at some point. But, it's not a lot, but it's something, and everybody has to start somewhere. And I can tell you that, when... Oh, what's the best way to put it? Like, I'm starting out as affiliate right now, fairly small. I'm only 70 followers, and, I've only got 70 followers on Twitch, and I'm averaging, like, 5 or 6 viewers. Eventually, as I keep getting more followers, I'll get more and more average viewers that'll view when I run, like, an ad break or something. And eventually, I'll be able to get, viewers into the 20, and I'll be able to get some subs, and, it'll all come into play. It's just gonna take a while. Twitch doesn't pay out until you have 100 in the bank, so I don't know if I'll even ever get a payout from Twitch over the summer. At this rate, I won't, because it's, mid to, it's mid-June. And I'm only at 20 cents, unless things really pick up. I'm probably not gonna get a payout until, you know, until like August. Welcome, viewer. I don't know if I'll get to you before you leave, but welcome. Yep, nope, okay. See, that happens way too much. It's like they'll click on and then click off. But like there's still something satisfying in knowing that like the revenue I'm making from Twitch, it's my money, you know. Like right now, if I wanted a new mic, which I do, I have to ask, you know, my parents to get it for me. That stuff I make from Twitch, that's my money, you know. I don't have to ask anybody to spend money on me. That's my money to spend. If I want to go out with some friends, you know, in a roller rink, and I've got enough, you know, I can spend my money on that if I want. Or if I don't have enough, I can spend my parents' money. But, you know, if you have enough, it's incredibly empowering to see, like, even 20 cents that you've made. Like, it's your own money, and it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to grasp that. Because, like, how often do you have, like, your own money at, like, the teenagery age? Like, not often. So to be able to... And that's not gonna... Awesome. It will still let me climb it, right? Yes. That is not what I meant to do. But, like, it's still incredibly... There's something incredibly satisfying about being able to look at that 20 cents and, that's my 20 cents. You know. There it goes. You know, not that that's a big deal, you know. It's 20 cents. You can't even... It's just enough for a tip for, like, a snowball or something. But again, like I said earlier, everybody starts somewhere. You know, the top streamers started like this. You know, not everybody has an instant start. You know. Not everybody has an instant start, and that's that. You know, you can't force people to have instant starts, and you also can't... You know, you also can't make fun of people for not having instant starts, because, again, not everybody gets instant starts. You're lucky enough to even get to affiliate. Like, I know some friends who have dreamed about getting there, but don't have the specs, or don't have the, you know, don't have the right machine for it, or don't have good enough internet. You know, getting to affiliate is an accomplishment in and with itself. Genuinely, it is. People never believe that. Well, never might not be the right word, but people hardly believe that, and it's true. Just getting to affiliate, getting to 100 subscribers, even though you need 1,000 for monetization on YouTube, getting to 100 is still really good. Getting to 300 TikTok followers, yeah, it's not 10,000, but it's still really good. You know, because you're putting the time and the effort into it. You know, you're putting the time and the effort to get there, and if you put time and effort into something, then you'll get it. That's generally the way I like to think about it. is when you put in the time and the effort, you'll get there. It might not be as quick as you want, and it might not be. You might have to change how you're going to get there. You know, if you had told me I would have been streaming from a gaming machine, I would have told you were crazy. If you would have told me from a year ago. But look, here I am streaming from a 4-monitor gaming setup. So I can't. You know, I can remember a couple years ago on my old Asus. You know, 4 summers ago on my old Asus in Ultimate Frisbee Camp. You know, I'd get home from it, and I'd go live stream at 10 frames a second, because that's all I could do. You know, it could only do 10 frames a second at a terrible bitrate, but I still tried because it was still so much fun. And that's, as I'm sitting here reflecting on it just now, I've always liked streaming. Not everyone around me has liked it, but I always have. And I mean, it's a fair point for the people around me to not like it, because I can go down a road, you know. If I want to make, you know, $1 from streaming, I'll make $1 from streaming. I might go to extreme lengths to do it, but I'll probably do it. You know, it's that kind of thing. Last summer I was doing great over here streaming on YouTube, so I started to subconsciously sacrifice time that I got to spend hanging out with my friends and time that I could have been spending with family that I'll never get back for, you know, an hour or two of stream time. And I wasn't making any money from it. You know, there's less of an argument now that I'm making money from streaming over on Twitch, but still. You know, there's still concern that I'm going to go down a bad path, and I get that concern. I genuinely do. Because I have that concern myself sometimes. You know, I have that concern myself. Everybody has that concern sometimes. You know, going down bad paths is not a good thing. You know, stuff like that, and I've been watching myself to make sure I don't go down a bad path, but there's still that little bit of fear in me that I will go down a bad path, which is why I'm making a conscious effort not to go down that path. You know, if I go down that path, there's no bringing me back, and that's a scary thing. You know, it's a scary thing. Genuinely. It is genuinely scary. You know, it's a scary thing to sit there and go, you know, oh, if I'm making 8 cents a stream, how many streams do I need to make $1? Well, 1 divided by 0.08, yeah, that's around 12.5, so I need around 18 hours of streaming to make $1. It's a scary thing to sit there and just do that in your head. Like, not even trying to do it, just do it in your head. That's a scary thing. Because that's the going down that bad path. Now, the other day I made 12 cents a stream. So if I went to 0.12, yeah, it's around 8 streams. You know, it's a scary thing to be calculating that in your head and then timesing it by 100 to be able to calculate, you know, how much you need to stream to make $100. It's scary. It's a scary thing. But you know, it is what it is, and I'm having fun doing it right now, and I don't have schoolwork. So I'm having fun, and that's what counts. You know, as long as you're having fun doing it, that is what counts. You know, I've never done a thing where, you know, I'm doing something and I'm not having fun. Well, I've done that, but I've never continued doing it. I apologize about the hiccups. So just make sure you're having fun when you're out there doing stuff. You know, genuinely, make sure you're having fun. Because, you know, if you're not having fun, then what's the point in doing it? You know, you could do a lot of great fun things. Why are you sitting there doing something that's not fun? You know, make sure it's fun before you continue to do it. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway. So, I am also hoping to do some developing streams on Twitch. I haven't done it yet, just because I want to build up a little bit more of a following. And developing, I really want to have some people there for, because at that point you could really get some, you know, bang for the buck. Oh my gosh, 2,600. Okay. So this level, the cost is a bit too high. So I'm thinking we might just stop after this floor. I've got a couple of things that I need to do. And we're not having terribly good luck with viewers tonight, so I'm thinking we might just cut it a little bit early. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut it now. Alright, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave it a like. If you're new to the